Excuse my dog. She's probably gonna be barking for a minute. How's it going, everybody? Good to be back this week. I think I'm a little bit earlier too, so 2 videos in 1 week. Y'all are getting very lucky lately. Um, the energy has been palpable the last couple of days. Um, I'm like in a space right now, and tell me if y'all are too. But like, I'm in a space right now where my triggers are like not triggering me in the same way like they used to. Like I would get like a vision or something and get extremely triggered because it was repressed, and now all of a sudden these repressed memories are coming up, and like I'm kind of like frozen in more of like the way of like I'm surprised I didn't fucking do something, you know? Like, I'm surprised I didn't stand up for myself. I'm surprised, like, because I have evolved so much that the energy that has been, like, shifting my consciousness recently has been more about, like, wait, I love myself so much. Like, I should have fucking had her back, you know? Like, I'm not in the victimhood. And so that's a download that came through this week. Like, we are out of the victimhood bullshit. We are out of feeling like it was our fault. We are out of thinking like this game can't be played by both of us because it can. And when we start to play the game, we start to tap into the little cheat codes that you need to know so you can flow it with life a little bit more smoothly. So that energy is fucking potent right now. You are not the victim. You actually had a right to stand up for yourself. You actually have a right to continue to stand up for yourself and stand on what you believe in because you are still loved by God regardless of what you decide. Just despite what you do, God's still going to support you because every decision is ultimately either going to be, once again, a blessing or a lesson. And so I think a lot of us, the collective I read for, I'm gonna stop saying a lot of us. I think it's really the collective I read for has like literally just leveled up and stepped into a new dimension. Y'all are in your new bag. You're in the higher timelines, and there's some people who are still hanging out in the lower timelines, and they're like pressed about Twitter drama. They're pressed about celebrity drama. They're pressed about bills. They're pressed about all these things because they're still living in an unfaithful world. Okay, this world that we are in is very faithful. This world that we are in is very connected. Two, just right as I said, connected. Okay, like this collective is ready and prepared for whatever is next because they trust that whatever is next is going to lead them to the ultimate promised land. It's going to lead them back to their heart. So it doesn't even matter, you know? So that's the energy we're working through. And I just want to say, like, I'm so fucking proud of y'all. I'm so excited for y'all because Spirit is really bringing in a new hint of optimism, a new hint of hope. Like, you know what? I was down bad, but I can't even be down ever that bad again because I'm just a different bitch and I'm coming with different energy. Okay? Like, we are no longer collectively playing small or even thinking small. Those big visions that we had in 2020 and 2021, we were trying to get to the big vision without doing the little detailed work. And so Spirit had to kind of take us through these loopholes to get hurt, to get reminded that the focus is here, but the details matter, the discipline matters, the energy of flow matters. Are you really like here to move with me, or are you here to move to level up? Like, are you doing this from your ego, or are you doing this from your heart? And a lot of us had to get freaking clear, and a lot of us got our feelings hurt. And so, yeah, this energy just feels really nice right now. I feel like my heart has been expanding throughout this Pisces season. I feel like I'm getting more clear on my mission and what I'm doing. I'm getting more clear on like feeling, fearful of sharing my gifts and like knowing that I don't just have to have one gift. My only gift isn't reading and being, a clear cognizant bitch. My energy is really about expanding into creativity, being an artist, understanding that a part of being an artist is being a businesswoman, and understanding the idea of merging those two together. That is something that I've been doing and something that I'm like right now I'm getting download. Like I'm like so tapped right now because that's my focus and that's where I'm putting my discipline and my commitment to, and I'm actually kind of seeing in real time the payback for showing up. And that shit is addictive, and now I understand why people get addicted to going to the gym or get addicted to doing something consistently because you really do start to see like the fruit of your labor is what they say, huh? Um, so baby, just enjoy the level up now. There's people out here that's probably stressed. That's just doing anything to maybe to get by, and then there's us who are understanding that we are deserving of doing enough and still getting more in return. We don't have to work too hard in this new energy. We just have to attract by being in constant flow state. And if you can get to this flow state, you are next to like just tapped like the fucking like there's like a pyramid that kind of talks about it, and like the top of it's just like God level. Like you can't even be bothered. Like that's peace. And so we've been working up this like mountain. We've been kind of like, am I gonna catch a break? Like, am I gonna like, am I gonna do anything better than what I'm doing? I feel trapped. I feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like I need to work harder, but I don't even know what I'm working for. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's been so much doubt and so much fear surrounding what the next chapter is, and to this collective now, it's become like, you know what? I don't need to know every detail. I just know I'm covered. That's like where true faith lies. That's where you're like, oh, like it doesn't matter. Like it really doesn't matter. All that matters is me moving with God. Like, um, I know that some people, that's probably a little bit heightened for you. Um, but I just felt, yeah, I'm channeling right now. So this reading is really going to just be a full channeled message. At the end, I'm going to pull some cards. Obviously, I'll pray before I do the cards, but I just love getting on here and being able to talk to y'all so candidly and just express like how divinely loved you are, and how by you choosing divine love every day, you're choosing peace and you're moving up that mountain now with ease. You are ease, you are grace. And there's a lot of people who are in full attraction mode, like cosmic attraction. You're attracting your divine partner, and at the same time, you're attracting a karmic partner. You're attracting someone that you know that has hurt you at the same time, because when they were hurting you, you weren't living out your highest vibration, but that was what they saw in you. So now that you are living in this higher vibration, they feel you moving up, and they're reaching just as your divine partner is also reaching, but one is from reaching below you and the other is reaching above you. Which are you going to choose, to go backwards or to trust that where you're going is better than where you've ever been? So understand that as you are stepping into your new timeline, there are things in this other paradigm that are reaching for you too, because they're seeing you shift. They're seeing you glow. That light is getting brighter, and everybody wants a piece. So, something really powerful is really getting connected to yourself so you know what is lifting you and what is bringing you down. When you get clear on that, you're moving into your flow state. You are basically flowing, understanding that there is a lot of trust that you built with yourself to be able to discern better when you're out and about, when you're socializing, noticing your body gets small in certain environments and recognizing that environment no longer is for you, because you're no longer operating out of the space of needing to be pleased by the space being full of others. You please yourself by taking up space. And so when anyone is in that space, it has to be safe. And so you don't want to be in those environments anymore, because you can feel an energy that is no longer lifting you. That's vibration, you know? Spirit is like very clear right now about who his children are. And Spirit is saying, my children are no longer fearful because they know that they are divinely loved. You know that whatever move you make, it's coming from a place of clarity. It's coming from a place of pure divine love, because you've reached that within yourself. And so you're no longer doubting your decisions and you're making smarter decisions if you don't know. You're taking the time to let your spirit decide how to move. And some of you being in this Piscean energy right now, an energy that can be very diluted by vanity, are struggling with understanding what is more important, to play into vanity, to seek the external, or to go inward, and understanding that the only place you'll find the answers is within. So understand that this is a time right now to get quiet. When you are quiet, you're able to hear clearly. That's when you can really hear the wave in which your frequency is listening for. And this is why, like, going in places like Twitter and